What do each of you do that really irritates the other? What do I do that irritates you?
Man.
Do y'all want like little petty, silly things, or like y'all trying to be deep? Y'all trying to be all in our business? Or do you just want little small things? Are we doing petty? Are we being petty?
Yeah.
We're being petty?
Yeah, petty.
I mean, because I have a long list for petty for petty things.
What are they?
You never put a trash bag back in the trash can. Ever. Ever. Ever.
She's lying. It is not ever. It is only sometimes that I don't do it.
Ever. Ever.
Aries just does little stuff. Like, she doesn't complete the mission. If you get a bag of chips and you start eating them and you're done with them, the mission isn't completed until the bag is closed. She'll just leave the bag open on the table.
Do you know the other night I was eating some chips and I was like, before I go to bed, I have to close this bag of chips and put them in the pantry, and I did it. And when I came downstairs, I saw them, but then I started eating them and they weren't stale. So I was like, good job.
But you didn't close it though. She like, you see what I woke up the next morning, we were watching like Netflix late. We get up to go to bed. She leaves her chips and her water on the side of the couch. So I wake up the next morning.
But they weren't stale. They were still fresh.
The chip
and I
bag
ate them the next day.
was open though. That's irritating. Like, she never completes the mission. Ever. The next question is, what advice would you give to a married couple who has dealt with infidelity and as a result, a child was conceived? Y'all,
that's very touchy.
The Bible says that the only way that you should be able to get a divorce is through infidelity and death. Now, I know it's hard just to say, pack your bags and leave when you've built a life with the person and you have a mortgage and it's like joint. Mm-hmm. You got insurance that's joint. Your phone bill is on the same phone bill. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to separate all of that stuff. So cheating is bad. You might be able to fix it, but a whole child, like you had a child on me, the level of deceit has crossed a new level. I fathered a child or she fathered a child. That is ridiculous, because if the woman fathered a child, I'm not finna have nothing to do with that baby.
I cannot father a child.
I mean, you birthed a child by another man.
Okay.
That would be ridiculous.
I mean, based on the question, I would assume if you're asking this question, whether it's hypothetical or whatever, you're asking the question because you are choosing to stay and you want to fix it. So if you choose to stay and you choose to forgive, then you got to really forgive. You can't keep bringing it up and throwing it in the person's face. If you forgive them, you have to forgive them, and you have to love and accept the child, because it's not the child's fault. Can't blame the child.
I'm leaving, because every time I see that child, I'm gonna think about what you did to me, and it's just not gonna be a healthy situation. You're gonna be miserable. So I would just say you should probably leave. I would leave.
But what if they want to work it out? What if they don't want to leave? What is your advice?
I don't have any advice for you, because I'm not a rational thinking person. I'm leaving. I can't tell you anything that you should do. Because if you stay, you probably gonna beat that kid. You gonna turn abusive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would look at that kid and probably be everything that you feel is gonna come out toward that kid.
But the child is innocent.
But wrath isn't.
If you're gonna forgive all the way. Don't blame the child. That's all I can say.
I'm leaving. What makes a marriage strong? I think you have to be equally yoked, and God has to be at the foundation, the center of your marriage.
Yeah. A relationship with God. Somebody in the marriage got to have a relationship with God.
Exactly. Equally yoked, though, I think that's really a big one. Like, you have to have similar beliefs. Aries, like, it just seems like when we came together, and I don't want to make it seem like we're perfect, because we're not, but it's just
but
like...
we're perfect for each other.
Exactly. We didn't have the small little issues of like, oh, I don't agree with this parenting method, or I don't want to live like this, or I don't believe this about God, or I don't believe... It's just like, we believe in the same values, the same ideals, the same principles, so it makes our relationship so much easier. And then God is at the foundation of it on top of all that. So like God's down here at the base, and then we have similar beliefs. So it just makes everything easy. That's why when you're dating and you're courting, you need to identify if a person believes the things that you believe. If not, you need to run.
So God, and you have to be willing to be selfless.
Yes.
It's not always about you. It's about we. It's about the collective.
Exactly.
The family. So it may not be what you want, but if it's for the betterment of the family and the relationship, you got to put you aside sometimes. Most of the times, you got to put you aside.
This is why I love this woman, because she gets it. Sometimes you don't want to be nice. Sometimes you don't want to do certain things, but you got to do it just because you value and you love this person.
And
right?
then I like peace, okay? I like peace. I like to keep the peace. I'm a Cancer. I'm a peacemaker. So I'm going to do what I got to do to keep the peace. I don't want no turmoil in my house, okay? We do have days where I don't want to talk to you, but it's not going to last forever because I can't be at peace when it's like that.
Yeah, when we not vibey.
Yeah.
When we not vibey.
It's a bad situation. Like when we're not talking, I don't want to talk to nobody. If I'm mad at him, don't call my phone. I'm not answering the phone. I don't want to talk to anybody. I barely be want to talk to my kids, but I gotta be nice to my kids because they my babies. I don't want to talk to nobody.
My day be throwed off. Next question.
How long have you been married?
July 11th, we just made 8 years, y'all. 2014, we jumped that broom and we still flying on it.
Y'all want to know something? This man decided that he wanted to marry me 3 days before my birthday. And so every year around our anniversary and my birthday, he's always like, Aries, what do you want to do for your birthday? Oh yeah, we're going to do this. What do you want for your birthday? And he never remembers that our anniversary is before my birthday.
Yo, funny thing is, right, her dad hit her and was like, yo, I want to come out there. And he was like, something about an anniversary. And I was just like, whose anniversary is it? I didn't even realize it was, I was like, yo, thank you to her dad for reminding me that it was our anniversary. Y'all seen the video? I was still able to rebound and get cards and get flowers and make her happy for our anniversary. 8 years, y'all.
I'm working on him.
Yeah, it was just because there was like a Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run tour, so I just wanted it to be like a dope week, right? It was just like married, birthday, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, what better week is
What
that?
does that have to do with anything?
It just is how it landed, and it just turned out to be super awesome. But now I'm like paying the price of
He always
forgetfulness.
forgets our anniversary. He's just never thinking about it.
At least I don't try to get joint gifts, though. I don't be like, I'm gonna get you one thing, and this is your anniversary and your birthday present.
I mean, I don't really care about a gift that much. You know, I just be wanting a card, and you always get the cards the day of. Like, you could at least put a little bit more effort into picking the card. You could at least get it like a week before. It's the same day every year. You know it's coming. It's not gonna change.
It's just a man thing, man. Men don't always be thinking all the
It's
time.
a man thing.
What is that?
It's Martin. It's a man thing. It's a man thing.
What was you?
I can't put my arms up too high, y'all, because I wear natural deodorant and I'm sweating a whole lot. And I don't want you to see my arms. They're very wet.
This chick just said in
So
the
I
summertime,
can't put my arms up all the way.
if you wear natural deodorant in the summertime, you need to get that.
And you
aluminum.
live in Atlanta.
Just go get some aluminum, just for those 3 months.
I'm so irritated. Like, I don't know if you understand how irritated I am that I'm sweating this way. It makes no sense.
We're in the house, it's bad. Next question is, where did you meet? So y'all need to go back, right? In our video, Cache catalog, we have like a juicy crab mukbang, and you'll be able to see the whole story. We met in college. I have been seeing her around campus, said something to her a couple of times. I felt like she looked like Carrie Hilson. And she has seen me too, because she said she has some thoughts about me that
Greg, be quiet.
were so cute.
Greg, be quiet.
But we took a class together, and she was the last one to walk in. And when she walked in, I was just like, that's finna be my woman. And I put all efforts in to getting it. It took me mad months to talk to her, but I ended up talking to her, and once I talked to her, we've been together ever since.
Literally, we started dating in
March of 2012.
I started seeing him and I never stopped.
Never.
I've been with him every single day.
And we gonna die together.
I don't have nothing for that. I don't have nothing for that. What is each of you guys' idea of the perfect date night?
You wanna go first?
No.
Ladies first.
I need to think about it. You go
Okay.
first.
We love to eat good food. My perfect idea of a date night is going to a restaurant. I love to restaurant hop. So like going to a restaurant, having a few drinks, and eating some great food. That's all we gotta do.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you need?
Yeah.
I would say I agree partially. You know what? I told you this before. I love music, okay? And I mean, we don't go to clubs anymore, but like maybe like not even a lounge, just somewhere with live music and food and spirits, of course, where it's just a vibe and it's just, we're vibing. Romantic. I be wanting him to dance with me, but he will never, he doesn't dance with me.
I got 2 left feet.
You could, like, you're black. You should be able to two-step.
I could 2-step.
So that would be a perfect date for me. I want him to dance with me. It's going to happen.
I'm gonna make that
I'm
happen.
claiming it. He's going to dance with me.
I'm gonna make that happen before 2022 is over. And I'll vlog it so y'all can see how.
And you said it, so now you have to do it.
Your daughter's names are so unique. What would you have named a son?
We had a name picked out because with Brave, we didn't know. That was our first child. I thought Brave was gonna be a boy. I kind of wanted a boy. But I don't remember what the name was that we had picked out.
Man, hold on.
Okay, we just figured it out.
We had to take a small break.
So we were going to name our son Knox Abram if we would have had a son.
Yeah, but we didn't. We had a bunch of names though. Like I wanted to name him Dash, but Knox Abram was like the first name that we really came up with. And like when we found out that we were having Brave, we had a pink balloon and we had a blue balloon, and we let the blue balloon go and said, Knox Abram, maybe we'll get you one day.
But he ain't coming, y'all.
He
He ain't coming, y'all.
he went up in the air and he disappeared.
He went up in the air.
So yeah, Knox Abram.
How many tattoos do each of you have, and are there any special meanings behind any of them?
I have like 10 tattoos. How many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 tattoos.
So we have 2 matching tattoos. We have a matching lightning bolt, which she has on the back of her leg, and I have on the back of my ear.
It doesn't mean anything. I just always wanted a lightning bolt, and he likes to be like me, so he got one too.
And then we have an 11. I have an 11 right here.
Mine is right here.
And that, of course, symbolizes July 11th, which is the date that we got married.
I don't think any of my other tattoos mean anything. Oh, I do have one that's on my upper thigh region, and it says, "Learn from losing, cherish winning. Take from that what you will."
Mine, walk by faith. I have like Italian, that means from the cross comes salvation. So all of my tattoos have meaning. Got a spider web. I used to want to be Spider-Man when I was a kid, and they didn't make Spider-Man costumes and all of that in the 80s.
So he got a Spider-Man tattoo.
I put a Spider-Man tattoo on me.
It's not Spider-Man, it's actually a spider web.
Yeah, it's like the Black Widow that bit Spider-Man and turned him into Spider-Man. That's my favorite Marvel superhero.
I have an A right here, just in case I forget that my name starts with an A.
What is wrong with you?
I got this. Okay, so I used to watch America's Next Top Model, and there was like a host on there who had like an R on her arm in this spot, and I was like, I love that so much. So this was like my second tattoo, so I got an A for Aries, but now I hate it and I want it covered up. So if anybody knows of a good cover-up artist, put it in the comments, because I want this covered up. It just doesn't do anything for me anymore.
I want her to get her whole arm sleeved, y'all.
I don't know about all that.
From here to here.
I don't know about all that. Cover-up artists in the comments, let me know.
All right, next question.
Did you ask my mom?
No.
Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. How did Aries' parents come up with her name? Is that either of their zodiac signs or hers? Aries is a Cancer, my mom is a Scorpio, and my dad is a Pisces. I think they just like the name. Like when I asked my mom, she said I just always like the name, even though it's not a name, it's a zodiac sign.
And I think that was When I found out her name, I was just like, oh my God, that's super pretty. Aries. Everybody in my house has cool names. Aries, Brave, and Wish, and my name is Greg.
Greg is a very strong name.
I keep telling
Gregory
everybody,
is even stronger. Gregory is just like, Gregory.
I'm gonna change my name to Bear because I'm a big burly dude, so I feel like I just need to change my name to Bear.
That's what you feel?
Yeah, and I'm gonna get a bear tattooed on my right hand.
You know what's crazy? How many people mess my name up when they... You know how many people have called me Ashley? Like Ashley. Like, look at my name. A-R-I-E-S. And look at Ashley. I don't know how you could ever get confused.
Or people will call you Aries, like A-I-R-E-S.
It's Ariel. Ariel.
Oh yeah, Ariel. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that the song she sung when she wanted to get human legs? That was better the first time I cracked. Vocals. How do each of you practice self-care? That's a tough one, y'all. Like, to be honest, we don't get a lot of self-care time. Like, we have 2 young kids, 5 and 3 years old. There's just not enough time in the day. Like, when you think about dedicating time to the kids, dedicating time to each other, usually the individual time is the one that suffers, right?
I would say I agree. Like, I don't think that I practice self-care, which is really bad.
Yeah.
But like the things that people typically think that women do for self-care, I don't always enjoy. Like, I hate going to get my hair done. I hate getting my nails done. Like, when I'm getting a pedicure, when I'm in the spa chair, you would think it would be relaxing. Like, I'm just ready to go the whole time. Like, I just want it to be over. I don't know why I'm like that. When I go and get waxes, that's not really, it's painful. I mean, it's upkeep, but it doesn't feel good.
I love getting a haircut. Like, I get a haircut every week. That's part of, I like to look good. That makes me feel good. But that's pretty much like the only thing that I do.
We need to work on that.
Yeah.
We need to do better at scheduling time for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like giving you time to go out and do something, and I'm with the kids, and then same
vice versa. Yeah.
We're gonna work on that, y'all.
Yeah.
We'll have a better answer next time. How do you deal with the loss of a parent? Are there any coping mechanisms you found to be helpful?
I'm still dealing with it. I just pray. I just ask God just to help me not be angry, help me not be upset, because everybody's gonna die eventually. Of course, there are just things that I wish would have went different, so I think that I'll always think about those. But I just really pray about it, and I'm not really a crier. I hate crying. So like sometimes like I honestly try not to look at my dad's pictures sometimes, because it just like brings up like unresolved emotions within me. But it's not good. It's not healthy to kind of like push things to the back of your mind like that.
Which I tell you.
Yeah. So I mean, I've cried. I think I seen something with Andrew Garfield saying that tears are like joy in remembering the person who you've lost. And it was like really profound the way he said it. Sometimes I have just broken down on Aries and just cried, and she's held me and hugged me.
He tries to do it when I can't see him. And I catch him sometimes like, you been crying? What's wrong? Don't do that, okay? This shoulder right here, this bosom, is for you. This is all for you. I know it's not much, but it's all for you.
And I lay my head right on it and I soak it up, and then I bring it together. I pull it back together. Okay, next question. What are each of your jobs, current jobs, and what is your dream job? I don't have a job. I am going full-time.
You're a stay-at-home dad and husband.
Yeah, I am that too, and I am a full-time blogger and social media influencer.
You're a content creator.
I'm a content creator.
He's a full-time content creator. Is that your dream job? What's your dream job?
My dream job is just doing anything that allows me to be a creative. God gave me the gift of creativity, and I want to use that, and I'm able to use that in this media.
That's cool. My current job, I am an executive assistant to an entrepreneur. It's pretty cool. The way that it happened was even cooler. Like, it was all God, the way that I got the job. I didn't apply for it, wasn't even looking for it. It just literally fell into my lap. It was all God. My dream job
is no job.
No, really, I just told you this. And people probably wouldn't guess this. Or maybe you would, I don't know. My dream job, even though I can't sing, I love to sing and I love to entertain and perform. So if I could be like a performer. Like if I could have like a residency in Vegas, that would be so fun to me.
Y'all, Aries is a whole vibe when it comes to like karaoke and
I love
performances.
karaoke.
She's dope.
Can I get paid to do karaoke?
She's dope. Like, I wish I could show y'all how good at karaoke she is. But, you know, you can't play the songs on YouTube, so we've never shown anybody. But, like, she's so good at karaoke.
We have a video. I did Song Association. So go back and watch that video. That's my dream job. That's my dream job right there.
Next question. When are we getting movie reviews back? We used to do movie reviews and then we stopped. We're not bringing those back only because we just don't want to.
It's just not on brand for our current content. It's kind of like we want to stay not in a box, but we want to just be consistent in the kind of content we're giving. We don't want it to be all over the place.
Yeah, and in the beginning, it was kind of all over the place just because we were trying to, like, y'all, I've been praying for God to give us purpose and give us direction on this platform since we've got on this platform, right? And we were doing YouTube trends. I mean, we never did pranks or anything like that, but we doing YouTube trends, doing movie reviews, tasting stuff, going to the restaurants, drive-thrus and ordering everything on the menu. And it just didn't seem like what we needed to be putting out there. And like I told you, we want to give, not get. And I think those videos are just trying to get.
And it just didn't feel organic. It just felt,
Yeah.
I mean, even though we do love movies
Yeah.
and talking about movies, but we're not professional critics. Like, who really cares what we think about a movie?
And people were killing us like, who cares about what y'all think? Y'all are not professional movie critics. Shut your mouths.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
They're not coming back.
Not coming back. Okay, last question. How did you come up with your daughter's names and the meaning, and did you have any other kids' names before you picked those ones? So, this video is very long. We have talked your ears off for probably 20 plus minutes.
Are you still with us? How many? Are you still here?
Are you asleep? Are
Did
you awake?
leave?
Wake up. Wake up. We're gonna save that for a story time. We're gonna give you a story time about how we came up with the girls' names, the meaning behind their names, what was happening, the historical context of the time when we were thinking of their names. We're gonna give you a full in-depth story about their names and the other names that we came up with before we picked their names. Because you remember, it was a laundry list of different names.
He said the historical context.
Man, Good Vibe Nation, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that we gave you good A's to your Q's.
You got to know us just a little bit more.
Just a little
bit
more.
Do you like us a little bit more? Or do you like us a little bit less?
Do you love us? Thank you for tuning in. We got more videos. We got more shorts. I just dropped a short about what it's like when men be sick. So make sure you go like that. Put a few thumbs up on it for us. We'll see y'all on the next video, man. Y'all stay safe. Be blessed. And pray. Say some prayers every day. It's important. If you're not talking to God every day, what are you doing?
We are a part of the Good Vibe Nation.